Hey guys, TwitchJCB here. I would like to share with you guys my experiences with Nikoderiko The Magical World. We start off with characters Nico and Luna who are looking to get their hands on their next treasure on a magical island. After navigating past many traps, they are able to obtain it, however they get caught by Grimbold and his crew that takes it away from them. They manage to escape when everyone was distracted from a bomb, and now they are looking to take back what is rightfully theirs in the first place. It's a nice start to the story, but my favorite part is during the game to carry on the narrative of getting to learn about the characters more. We get dialogue conversations talking with the local natives on the island throughout the journey that lets us know that ever since Grimbold has been on the island, he has made things worse. With having these interactions, it starts to create an identity for both Nico and Luna as we get to see more of their personalities rather than just another anthropomorphic animal in another platformer. The gameplay is a hybrid 2D and 3D platformer as we get to transition between these two dimensions, but as we go on further, it definitely pushes more into the 2D side compared to 3D as it builds on its key elements on a 2D space better. At times, I was still impressed when it tried to make an open design in 3D with giving us extra freedom of control with the character's movement while also performing our abilities onto the enemies ahead. That's also when I started to realize the enemies having different behaviors between the dimensions, as in 2D, some of them are minding their own business, and in 3D, they are taking notice of us and heading immediately towards our direction. The enemies come in many different shapes and sizes, but the importance of them is creating an obstacle for us to go past. They each have their strengths and weaknesses, as we have to figure out on defeating them with our abilities. We can go jumping on their head, or we can use our sliding ability to take them out. If those two don't work, then we can interact with nearby objects and toss it at them and get help with our animal companions we do find on certain stages to assist us. With the animal companions, they have their own unique abilities that are used perfectly on the different terrains laid out. There's several of them along in our journey that had a blast with exploring what they do. My personal favorite was the seahorse that we get to use in the underwater levels that is able to create a huge blast across the screen to take care of any enemies that oppose us. There's also bonus stages we can check out during the levels that have many objectives we need to complete and get the key in the end. These are fun to find as they are hidden across each level and puzzle oriented to figure out. The keys we do obtain are used for unlocking the harder levels in the secret world. I have tried 2 levels during my playthrough and they definitely amp up the difficulty as I noticed there's a lot of precise timing and execution we need to pull off while going through these levels. On top of that, there are different types of items we can collect through the levels to be used as rewards to buy gallery items from the shop. Replaying levels are essential to begin all the items in the end. Completing these levels usually took me an average of 8 to 10 minutes, but there can be exceptions with levels emphasizing on getting chased or dodging obstacles at fast speeds being the shorter levels, or having to slow down with timing our jumps onto other platforms because of the gimmick in the level design that make the levels take longer to complete. At the end of each stage theme, there will be a boss fight encounter where they each have their own unique actions and we have to learn what is their weak point to defeat it, which could be shown right away or waiting for the right opportunity to strike. What's interesting is they tend to have mini cutscenes before and after these boss fights that adds an extra touch to the character's charm of getting things done. Overall, Nikoderiko The Magical World is a great platform of being able to show off the character's abilities and interactions in the stages, but most importantly giving an identity to them from the cutscenes to make them have potential as a great series for many years to come. If any of you guys have any experiences with this game, feel free to share in the comments and I hope you have a wonderful day.